What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Fallout 2 video. Currently in Reno, or New Reno, whatever the fuck this place is called. Basically the City of Sin. Really hearing gunshots as we speak. We went to the Desperado and there wasn't really not much we could do in there. We're looking for this guy that we need to deliver this freaking box to. This briefcase to. This guy. Looking for some action. This is like a slum or something. Squatter area. Where's you? Past Kim Hayes' eyes. Why is there two of you? They're your twin. I don't really think I can do anything here. I'm getting popped, bro. Yeah, shit. But we went to Desperado, there wasn't anything I could do there. Why walk when you can fly? What have you got? Oh, you sell drugs? He's got hypodermic, switchblade, submachine gun, and some jet. It's not even like good loot. Dude, like how far I am from the fucking start of the game and how tough the enemies are now. Like that's pretty trash. The woman before you is stunningly beautiful. As you address her, she looks up from her work and smiles. Ah, new face. I miss Kitty. Welcome to the Cat's Paw. What's your pleasure today, sir? I'm looking for some action. Smiles and winks. Is that so? Well, then, you come to the right place. Whatever your pleasure or fancy, we can provide it. And don't be shy. We've heard it all. So what would you like? Depends on what's on the menu. Well, takes off the menu with her fingers. We have honey loving, dipstick swirl, hum jobs, and various other erotica. Smiles. Question is, what are you in the mood for? I have a special dramatic request. Chances are that we can accommodate you. Your request would be, I'd like to be captured by a sadistic or a sarcastic mutant lieutenant, interrogated roughly, then dunked into his mutating fats. Looks up you up and down and nods. I think we accommodate you. 703 chips. Here you go. Can you help me? I'm looking for my lost virginity. Okay. Whatever. Enough fooling around. Is it? Or is this the next section? I can't remember if it's brown or green. I guess it's the next section. Nope. I just came here and the first thing I hear is fucking gunshots. Where's the guy I need to talk to? The guy I need to give this briefcase to. I don't see any other zones in this area. I'm gonna wait till daytime real fast. Okay, this is the extra area. Golden Globes porn. Interesting. There's another section over there. Shark Club. I can't really read cursive that well. What's going on at the Golden Globes porn? They film pornos in here? The Corsian brothers at your service. Glances up, irritated. He's a new fluffer? Sure am. Alright then. Head to the back. Start waxing the shafts. Here's your pay. 5 chips. Do as you say. It says. She was gone too long. I'm poisoned. You have a foul, unhealthy taste in your mouth. And you feel sick to your stomach, but hey, 5 chips is 5 chips. Glances up you again. You looking for more work? Mr. Fluffs a lot. Yeah, is there any more work for me? Alright, then head to the back, start waxing your shaft. Here's your pay, 5 chips. Okay. You're on the back. Like the tribal chicks. You're not going to get any luck in my pants. There's only room for one asshole in here. God, tell one of those actors had an accident. You, no thanks. I could have better sex with my lipstick. Sex? No, I'm married. Otherwise, I still wouldn't. Hey, goddamn! I got my charm is low, but fuck, you gotta be so mean about it. Alright, seems like that was the only thing to do there. An boxing match? Oh, it's a gym. And her shirt thing, Holy Land is carrying nurturing. That's why he told me last night. Smiles toothlessly. I don't really said jungle gym. Whatever. There's also another section over there. Might be the biggest area in the game. Who's in the bar? Look, I ain't got time. If you want a conversation, you can go to Version Street, talk to a whore. You done walking in the wrong place, tribal. Get out. Or get. Behind that door. Sarcastic. Behind that door right there? Why? That's Mr. Salvador's room. Now beat it. Look, dipshit. You still want to have a job tomorrow? I have some info about one of the other families in Reno that Mr. Salvador is going to want to hear. Let me speak to him now. His face reddens. He suddenly speaks to the air. Excuse me, Mr. Salvador. This is Mason. This man says he's got something you want to hear. Wait. Mason pauses, listening to something you can't hear. After a moment, his teeth clench. Mr. Salvador says, you may come in, Rune. Thanks, assholeo. Be sure to mention your manners to Mr. Salvador. Mason stops and looks. He ends low his voice. Some ground rules, boy. Don't waste Mr. Salvatore's time. And don't give him any bullshit. Or you'll answer to me. Understood. Mason stops you again. I ain't done yet. You show him respect. You call him Mr. Salvador at all times. And when he talks, you shut up and listen. Understand? Understood. The elderly man looks up at you. His face is gaunt and covered with liver spots. He's holding a breathing mask, which is connected to an oxygen tank by his side. What do you want of me? That's not what I meant to click. I have information for you, Mr. Salvador. Takes a deep breath from his mouth and shakes his head. You have nothing that I need to know, Rune. What do you want of me? Oh, I don't recall introducing myself. How do you know my name? Except at you silently for a minute. You might either be amused by your question or irritated. It's hard to tell. Again, Rune, what do you want of me? Mr. Salvador, you have a reputation for strength and fairness. I want to work for you. Takes a breath from the oxygen mouth and gives a slight smile, of course, but I require a token of your good faith. A sample of your willingness to work for me. What would you have me do, Mr. Salvador? Takes a deep breath from the oxygen mask. There is a man who has used his skill with cards to rob me. The sum is trivial. The insult is not. I want him killed and the money he stole returned. Who is this thief? Mason will have the details. Nods at the exit. Go now. Thank you, Mr. Salvador. Go ask Mason. About time you showed, boy. This bum that stole Mr. Salvatore's, his name is Lloyd. Mr. Salvatore wants him dead, and that money he stole back. When you done the job, report it back to me, understand? Think you can handle that? Where can I find Lloyd? He's been laying low, so tracking him down is gonna be your job, boy. Best bet, check some of the bars along Virgin Street. Lloyd may be running another hustle there. Some other questions. What does Lloyd look like? Lloyd? Hell, he's about average height, white, brown hair. Last I saw him, he had a tan shirt, dark brown scarf. Probably ain't changed his clothes since I saw him last. You know, oddly enough, that shows a lot of people I've seen since I left Arroyo. Oh, you telling me? Names are about the only way to tell people apart nowadays. You'd think there would be all 10 kinds of people in this world, leans in. But yeah, I figured there was some big cloning accident in the past. Other questions? Okay. A lot of talking, not a lot of doing. What's going on? See what's going on with the Shark Club. Who's that old fellow by the crappy slot machine? Oh, you mean Old Man McGee? He's mostly harmless. Spent near a fortune on that old slot machine. Hadn't seen it return in years. Anyway, can I get you something, friend? Nothing today, thanks. This guy? Can't even see this like side of the fucking building. Looking for Mr. fucking... What's his name? Moore. I think this is the right place though. Bishops. Do one, pal. Make it quick. I'm here to see Mr. Bishop. I'm here to see Mr. Bishop. I have a suitcase for him. From Mr. Moore. The guard steps away for a moment, opens the panel of one of the walls and whispers something. He waits. For a minute, listens, then turns back to you and shrugs. He says to head on up. Alright. Studies you. Even under all that get up, you still look like one of them tribals. Snorts. The boy said you'd got a briefcase for you from a mutual acquaintance. Let's see it. Funny thing is, it seems like somewhere in the door. Here, I misplaced it. Here you go. Opens briefcase, checks contents, snaps case shut. It's from more, alright. Says you check out tribal. Lucky for you. Came in here with a bad rep. You're asking for a quick trip to the sky. I come here with a bad rep. I'm curious what's in the briefcase. Hold your horses, tribal. I have some questions for you first. Studies you. So where do you know more from? He's trying to play politics among the tribals now? Ha, that boy missed his calling. I've been in Vol City spreading the word, offered to help him by delivering this briefcase to you. Damn human of you. For all his preaching, old Tomcat Moore can't seem to step off his soapbox long enough to actually do any of the legwork. Still, that don't make him any different than the other NCR boy. Any other NCR boy. Yeah, well, at some point, the work's got to be done, and they called me to make sure to get things get delivered, like that briefcase to himself. Of course, being able to whip a crowd into a frenzy ain't too bad if you're going to politics. Studies you suspiciously. You ain't NCR2, are you? Tomcat, about the only one of them I can stand for the moment. No, I'm just a traveler. I agreed to help more out because I needed work. No, that's not the case. Well, this briefcase was worth it. A little slice of Vault City inside some of the precious tech that frigid bitch Lynette doesn't want to wants to part with. But hey, tribal, I ain't paid you yet. Here's your cut. Say, I don't have any other jobs live at the moment. Do you have any work for me? Checks you out for a moment and nods. Yeah, I got a job for you. I have this problem down south in NCR. This fella Weston has a big mouth that needs to be shut permanently. $5,000, easy money. The problem is Weston is as good as dead. Hold on, I ain't finished telling you everything yet. I want this guy dead, but it can't look like he was aced. Don't put a bullet in his skull. Don't stab him to death. Don't do anything that smells of a hit. What, how? Because that's the way it has to be done. You piss off anyone down there, make them think that I can't had anything to do with that son of a bitch kicking the bucket. I'll make sure no one can identify your corpse. How the hell am I supposed to whack somebody and not make it look like a murder? That's your problem, tribal, not mine. Do some mumbo jumbo, mix up some poisonous plant and slip it into his drink, choke him in his sleep, push him off a building, I don't care, just so it doesn't look like a hit. You want me to make it look like an accident, huh? Yeah, I want to know more about this Weston. Alright, fair enough. What do you need to know? Where can I find this guy? I don't want to have to hunt his ass down when I get to NCR. He has a ranch in NCR. Follow the promised stink and you should find it without too much trouble. This guy got any family, any witness I gotta worry about? No kids, no wife, no family to speak of. There might be some ranch hands, but they wouldn't be too much trouble. Wait a minute, ranch hands, are they armed and how many is some? Probably armed. As far as a head count, I haven't got one. I know he's got workers, and they're most likely to more than one. Dealing with them, your problem, tribal. That's really helpful. Look, I have some other questions about Weston. What does Weston do? What's his job schedule like? Frowns. He's a Brahmin rancher, animal herder, so? Well, that's enough to go on. Weston's a dead man. Alright. And one more time, in case I made it myself crystal clear, it's got to look like an accident, or it's no good. I heard you the first time. I'll be back when Weston has an accident. Alright, I expect to hear from you soon. And remember, Tribal, you don't know me. We've never had this conversation. Word gets out, and I'll put you down. What about me, Bishop? You just make sure you get that cash waiting for me when I get back. I still have motherfuckers punching each other in the fucking gym. Who are you? Woman turns to face you. She's quite attractive with a low-cut dress made out of gecko skin. She studies you for a moment and frowns. Yes, what is it? Who are you? She raises an eyebrow. I think I should be the one asking the question. She crosses her arms. I'm Leslie Ann Bishop. My husband is the head of the Bishop family here in New Reno. And you are? My name is Rune. Rune. So Rune. What, pray tell, do you think I can do for you? Can you tell me more about Mr. Bishop? My husband, he is the head of the Bishop family. In matters of diplomacy, business, and criminal pursuits, he possesses a certain animal cunning that one cannot help but admire. However contemptible his other qualities. Other qualities? She frowns. I'll leave it to your imagination. Looks irritated. Is that all? She has another question. What can you tell me about the Bishop family? There really is nothing to say about the Bishop family. Oh, there is an extended family of hired thugs, mercenaries, whores, pushers, and slavers, but that's really all the Bishop family amounts to. Sounds as if your marriage life isn't as healthy as it could be. No. My husband is in the business of accumulating power that seldom leaves room for anything else. In addition, my precious daughter has quickly learned that being a woman means New Reno. Your daughter? Yes, my daughter, Angela. She's become quite a little tramp, smiles ruefully. Like mother, like daughter, sighs in irritation. Now, is that all? You heard of a place called Vault 13? No, Vault City to the northeast. Is that a place you're referring to? No, wrong place. Well then, afraid I cannot help you. Fuck it. Okay. We got 2 other sections of New Reno to go. I guess we'll head to NTR. Who are you? Yeah, who are you? I'm Chris Wright, of the Family Wright. Glad you asked. Looking for a job as Family Wright hiring? Well, I mean, my family might have an opening. I ain't promising nothing, but go to the mansion south of here, and my brother Keith, and tell him I sent you. Name's Chris Wright. Family Wright, who's that? You ain't heard of the Family Wright? You must... You ain't heard of the family? A family? You must have been out in the desert too long. Family Wright is the biggest crime family in Reno. We're gonna rule this city. Actually, I got an impression that we're one of the weakest of the families. I mean, the only deal in alcohol. They have no casino or chem trade. Their numbers are much less than the other families. Really, how interesting. Well, I'll have to be going. What's down here? Oh, it's like a brewery. That is literally just for show. Nothing in it. So is that. Okay. Hmm. You know, I wish this game would tell me when something will trigger enemies, bro. So dumb, bro. I gotta fucking load and do everything again. Yeah, I can make a gun down. Oh my god, I hate how this game has shit like that where I just get aggroed. Instantly, bro. I don't want to fight these guys. It's so annoying, bro. It happened. This is like the fourth time in this game where I just randomly get attacked because I try to open a fucking door. Really, that's what fucking sets them off. All right, guys, I'm back to where I was. I just got done talking to everybody up until this point. Now I gotta figure out who to talk to get this goddamn work from. Can't go through that door or I'll get fucking instantly attacked. There we go, Keith Wright. I need to talk to him. I don't know you. My dad don't know you, and if you don't start explaining, it ain't gonna matter. Who are you? I'm Keith Wright of the Family Wright. Now you're gonna tell me what you're doing here? Now you're gonna tell me what you're doing here. Chris told me to stop by. I'm looking for work. Can you help me? Chris sent you, huh? That's right. He said you might have some work for me. Hold on. Knocks on the door behind him. Pa. He sticks his head in. There's some mumbling. Then he comes back and nods at the door. You can go in, but watch out. Dad's in a pissy mood. Thanks. Wrinkles cover this old man's face. It looks like any other expression on the scowl is foreign to him. Only a few brown hairs are left in his thick gray hair. Start talking, tribal. Who are you and what do you want? My name's Rome. I'm interested in a job. No shit. Well, pleased to meet you, Rune. Glad you stopped by. Damn neighborly of you. Sneer crumbles into a frown. Looking for work in Family Right, huh? Yes, I. So happens my family is Family Right. Blood thicker than water and all. What makes you think that I'd want tribal trash like you and my family? I got all the hitmen I need. Give me a test then. Let me prove myself. Alright, maybe you not being in the family could be a good thing. You got children? Not to my knowledge. One of my sons, my boy Richard, passed away recently. Chem overdose, jet. How can I help? I want you to know what dealer gave him that shit to Richard and force him to take it. Every time I send my boys to find out, they turn up nothing. Maybe somebody who ain't got right blood could get some answers. Force him to take it. Face turns red. My boys are clean, and they know to stay away from that shit, or I'll kill them. Then suddenly, Richie ODs. Someone pumped a ton of jet into him. So much that fumes were. I cannot talk right now. Fumes was running out of his nose. Well, that doesn't mean someone else is responsible. Your son could have taken too much. Jet is a highly habit farming. I'll take the job. Alright then. I don't want to set him off. He'll probably just aggro if I say some shit like that. Alright then, now look. You find that son of a bitch that killed my boy. Don't you touch him. You just come back and tell me the dead man's name. Eyes blaze. I'll take care of it from there. Any leads? No, everyone's too scared to talk. To our right. Anyway, if I were you, I would question some of the Reno chem pushers. See what they know. That jet came from somewhere. Any pushers you suspect? Well, the way I see it, it's probably a Mordino pusher. That goddamn family controls nearly all the jet in Reno. Let's scope out the Desperado, see what dealers hang out around there. I'm the person who gave them the jet. Don't hurt them. Just come back and tell you. Got it. Alright. We'll check the last area of the map and see what else is. Our NPS building. So yeah, I killed a guy in the Virgin Strip or where the fuck. Kill a guy in the NCR, and I gotta kill another guy who gave jet to that guy's son. Assuming this is probably the last area of New Reno. New Reno Arms, that sounds like somewhere I want to be. Wish I had my car here so I can get my fucking guns out of the trunk. Welcome, Mr. Eldred's the name. You in the market for some iron to fill that holster of yours? Depends on what you're selling. Here at New Reno Arms, we have the latest personal protection devices needed to stop any yellow-bellied son of a bitch dead in its tracks. Smells evilly. Here's the man I was looking for then. Can I see what you have in stock? Modifier grade. Sure as hell can, but you don't look like you have anything I can tinker with. Bring by some version and normal pistols and fire and rifles and all. I might be able to help you. See what you got in stock, buddy. Already have metal armor Mark II and leather armor Mark II. $45. It's an FAL. He sells. He doesn't sell 7.62. Hunting rifle, FAL, Desert Eagle. He didn't sell any guns. Or any caps. I mean, this is extremely disappointing. The only thing he does is sell 50 rounds of 223. But he doesn't have any extra caps. So fuck. Selection's ass. Well, we got a discriminating customer, huh? A lot of times some prize pieces do make their way through town. Take this for example. Holds up something odd. Genuine pre-war tech in it. Isn't it something? That's something alright. Can I take a look? The complex circuit board, a memory chip is set to it, and a number of computer connections are on the side, including an input and output. Printed on the board is Vault-Tec voice recognition module. Vault-Tec, this has to be important. How much? $3,000. Take it or leave it. It's a bit little Steve. How about 1,500? Sure. Smiles, rubs hands as you lay the money on the table. All right, here you go. Anything else? Anything else? Stock kind of changed. He has a pipe rifle now. I can probably get some of that money back. I can actually get most of that money back. The guns I have. 2025. There we go. I don't know if... I'm pretty sure I put all the guns in the trunk of that fucking car, but I don't know how to get the car anymore. I can't afford the auto shotgun if I put ammo on top of it, so it's all the money I'm getting back. Anyway guys, I'm going to end the video here. We pretty much got most of New Reno done. Just a few more buildings like this one and this one. Maybe in here. Our left, and we have to go to the NCR to do whatever. So, yeah. New Reno is pretty much... Talk to all the major players in New Reno. I just gotta do some shit. Talking and fucking bullshitting. So, anyway guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video once again. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.